Manjinder Singh, instant reaction on that. What did you think of your two teams?
Well, at the start of the draw, I thought they were shocking, but looking back at it, I think Paraguay ain't bad. I mean, Chile, they ain't going to win it. That's a disaster for me. But Paraguay, they're a shocking team. So when it comes to the worst team, I might have a chance. But
Do you think that a South American team such as Paraguay or Chile might surprise a few teams and make it possibly to the final?
you never know in football, but I doubt it. I mean, Chile, well, they have beaten Argentina in the qualifying matches. Probably I'm upset, but I don't think they've got the ingredients to get to a final, neither of them. I think Paraguay got the ingredients to be one of the worst teams, but to get to a final, it's asking a bit too much.
And who do you believe got the best draw there out of all the individuals that entered?
There was two or three. There was Gary Dawson who got Argentina and Algeria. Algeria are capable of being the worst team, and Argentina are obviously favourites to win it. Bear, he got Brazil and Honduras, yeah, and they're capable of being the crap team. And Brazil, but we all know what they're like. It's their Christmas, isn't it? So when they get to this stage, and I think it's a battle between Gary and Bear.
And your reactions for who got the worst end of the draw?
Oh, I'm glad he weren't me. I don't think anyway. I think maybe Kaz, Mexico, and I think it was Mexico and.
It was Mexico and North Korea.
It's too funny that is, isn't it? I think Kaz, most definitely.
Manjinder Singh, not speaking about this, but in the World Cup itself, who is your favourite to win the World Cup?
Well, I'd say Argentina are my favourites. But I've got a feeling for England, but Argentina.
So Argentina, you believe will win it, but you've got a feeling about England.
I've definitely got a feeling for England because simply players like John Terry, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, and Wayne Rooney, they're all at their peak, and I think they've got a great chance. We'll see what happens.
Manjinder Singh, thank you very much.
No problem. Cheers.
Thank you. And James, are you happy with your draw, having drawn Spain very early on?
Absolutely. I think Ghana have got a great chance of winning it, so I'm pleased about that. And Spain, they're not in great form at the moment, so there's a good chance that they will come last, so I'm really pleased, yeah.
We're here now with Gurren Baines. Gurren, what is your instant reaction on that draw?
To be brutally honest, I'm quite disappointed with my both teams. I've drawn out that competition, but we'll see how it goes. Just hope Diego Forlan have a scream of a tournament, and who knows these days. Anything can happen in football, I just say.
Japan are unlikely to make any kind of progress in the World Cup, but do you feel that they've got a chance to be maybe one of the worst teams in the World Cup and reclaim you some money that way?
Hoping, but I'm doubtful. I think they may come second from bottom in their group, but we'll see how it goes.
Who did you think got the best of that draw then?
I think it was either Bear or Gaz. With them two teams to draw, two of the favourites, there was favourite to win, Brazil and Argentina, so we'll see how it goes.
And who do you think maybe got the short end of the stick there? Didn't have a very good draw, apart from yourself, of course.
I'd say either Manjinder or what's the other one? I think it might have been Claire.
Yes, Claire drew USA and South Korea. Not a very good draw there for Claire, was it?
No, not at all.
Okay. And lastly, who do you think will win the World Cup?
Spain.
You think Spain? So you think that Jamie Badger is going to be in the money come July the 10th?
I think Spain are the best team on paper, and they will perform and win the World Cup.
And who do you think will be the worst team?
Thinking, I'll say Honduras.
On that bombshell, Gurren Baines.
I'm sorry, but that is a questionable draw. I've got the country whose people are famous for making meat dishes that originated in the Middle East and are now found worldwide, and the country that is famed for its amazing variety of wildlife. I believe this is not correct. I feel we should spend the money on bookmaker gaming. This is rather annoying. Grr.
Oh. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Mark Dawson. Just after the draw, just get a reaction from you, Mark. What do you think of that? Are you happy with the two teams you've got?
Well, I'm not too happy with the drawing of France. I think France are having a poor time at the moment. I think under Dominic, I don't see them repeating what they did 4 years ago and going to the final. I think they were lucky to get to the World Cup, and maybe I don't really see them even going past the group stages. So I'm not too happy with that. I'm probably more happy with Switzerland. I don't think Switzerland will do well, but they might be in contention to finish bottom of all the teams at the World Cup.
Who do you think had the worst of the draw there?
I'd say that Claire had a very poor draw. The USA and South Korea are two teams that are unlikely to be one of the worst teams or even one of the best teams to make it to the final. So they had a poor time. Of course, Gurren Baines had a shocking draw as well.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he had a one. I
Right.
remember the draw was made and I couldn't keep it in. I mean, I had to laugh. But you never know in football, man. It's a funny game. I mean, Euro 2000, a couple of years ago. No, Euro 2000. Well, I think it was Euro 2000. Greece won it.
That's right.
Yeah, you know, you never know who could win it and you never know who could pop up. But you must believe. But on the basis of all that, who do you think will win the World Cup?
I think you've got to think that Spain are going to win the World Cup with the players they've got at their disposal. Xavi, Iniesta, Villa, Fabregas, Torres. I think Jamie Badger will be £70 richer come the end of this tournament.
Being an Englishman as well, Mark Dawson, you must be supporting your home nation. You must think England have got a great chance. I mean, with Capello, a new manager, he's not done bad at all. I mean, he's took you to the World Cup. I mean, it's a shame they didn't get to the Euros last time. But and they got players of like Wayne Rooney, who's probably the best striker in the world at the moment. I mean, you've got to surely fancy England too.
I don't fancy England to win the World Cup. I feel they might get to the quarter-finals, but I feel if they pick up a couple of injuries, they just haven't got the depth. And I think if teams manage to nullify the threat of Wayne Rooney, then I don't think England have got a plan B. So I don't think England are serious contenders for the World Cup, I'm afraid.
And after this draw, you think Jamie will pick up the prize? You think he will win it, as you think Spain will win the World Cup?
Yes, I think Jamie might win it. I think Bear's got a chance with Brazil. He's also got a chance with Honduras being the worst team. But of course, Kaz has got a great chance. I think Kaz drew North Korea. But it's the magic of the World Cup. Who knows what's going to happen? That's the beauty of football, isn't it?
So where will you be when the World Cup starts? You'll be watching it. Will you be going to South Africa?
I won't be in South Africa. I'll be watching it from the comfort of my sofa with a nice cup of tea.
And how long is it till you get back into action?
Looking at about 3 weeks now. Got to have this cast off in 3 weeks' time. So looking forward to getting back to action.
Yeah, speaking to a couple of the jolly good players who were saying that they missed you, so wish you a speedy recovery. And that's all we got time for now, ladies and gentlemen.